spinal, that is back and neck, or joint pain. Now, if you are one of those who wakes up with joint pain or spinal pain, specifically back and neck pain in the mornings, you might want to examine your sleeping posture. So, you might think of activities that you've done in the daytime and might think that that's leading to the pain in the mornings. However, you need to look at the way you've been sleeping in the night because you have spent that 5, 6, or 8 hours of sleep in that specific position. And if you're not sleeping in a good posture, then that itself can lead to aches and pains and discomfort when you wake up. Now, when you're sleeping, your joints are supposed to be in a relaxed posture or a relaxed position, and you're supposed to wake up without pain and all refreshed. But if it does, that is not happening. Let's see if you are in any of these three positions that we're going to talk about, these three sleeping postures that you should avoid. Now, before we get into the topic, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck, and joint pain. And I do this by giving you simple exercises, easy lifestyle changes, some tips, tricks, hacks. I also talk about natural, non toxic products that help me in my own spinal and joint pain journey. And I do all of this without taking away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we're moms, we're busy people, right? And we don't have so many extra hours in a day to dedicate to managing our spinal and joint pain. So, without taking up more of your time, let's talk about three sleeping postures that you should avoid if you have spinal, that is back and neck pain. So, the very first one is try not to sleep on your stomach. I know it's easier said than done if you are one of those who are in the habit and have been doing this for months or years. And I will talk about how to manage this, but let's first discuss what happens when you sleep on your stomach. When you sleep on your stomach, you let's talk about the back first. So you can actually aggravate your existing back pain, or if you don't have back pain at the moment, it can lead to back pain down in the long run, because when you're sleeping on your stomach, the natural curve in your lumbar spine or lower back can get exaggerated or increased to its maximum capacity. This leads to a lot of stresses around the structures in the lumbar spine or lower back, including your muscles, ligaments, vertebrae, disc, etc. And this can lead to aggravation of back pain or even nerve pains. For example, if it is in the lower back, the lower part of the lumbar spine, then it can lead to pains such as sciatica, that is sciatic nerve pain going down your bottom, back of the thigh, back of the leg, right down to your feet and toes. When you come to your neck, when you're sleeping on your stomach, you have to turn your head either ways, right? So if my neck is turned like this for the 6, 8, or 8, whatever number of hours you're sleeping, you'll see that there is a lot of stretching on this side and there's a lot of compression happening on the other side. So when that happens, it will lead to neck pains, right? So it is not a very comfortable position for your cervical spine, and for that matter, even your upper back and shoulder area. So it can lead to a lot of aches and pains, specifically when you get up in the morning, right? And if you already have neck pain or back pain, as I said before, due to any reason, say you have a disc issue or stenosis, arthritis, or even degeneration, that can get aggravated, or this buildup of stresses on your neck or your back can lead to neck pain or back pain in the long run. So, the second thing that you should avoid, that is the second sleeping posture to be avoided, is if you're one of those who puts their hand under their head. Now, this is specifically for the side sleepers, because most of us, when we're sleeping on our back, our hands are either on the side of our body or on our tummy. But if you're a side sleeper and you put your hand under your head or under your pillow, it's not a very great position to have, because you see, when I do this, the very first thing I can feel is the twisting of the muscles around my shoulder blade, my shoulder, and moving up into my neck and my arm here. So all these areas are under a lot of stress or tension for those hours of sleep that you are having at night. So you can wake up with a lot of neck pain, shoulder pain, upper back pain, shoulder blade pain. I mean, this whole area, and of course, nerve pains that can go into your arm, forearm, and even your hands and fingers. So you should try avoid putting your hand under your pillow. Now, how can you do that? If you have a pillow that you use, measure the height of the pillow. The height of the pillow should be from the tip of your shoulder to your earlobe, because when you're sleeping, your shoulder tip is touching the mattress here. So if this was the mattress, this is your shoulder tip. And say if my pillow is only this thin, my head will roll to one side. There'll be a lot of stretching on one side of the neck and a lot of compression on the other side of the neck, and you're in this position which is not a neutral position for your cervical spine. If my pillow is too thick, it'll push my face away. Again, the opposite effect, the stretching on one side and compression on the other side will happen. So the pillow height should be from the tip of your shoulder here to your earlobe. So for me, my pillow is going to be this thick. If you are a smaller frame, obviously your pillow is going to be thinner, or if you're a broader frame person, then your pillow is going to be thicker than mine. So it is a very individual thing, how your pillow should be, right? So go back down to your pillow and measure it up. If you need help, ask, lie down on your pillow, ask somebody to take a picture of yours and see if your head is tilted to one side or the other, or is it in a straight neutral position. So neutral position will be where your chin is in line with your chest bone. All right, so that was your second position that you should avoid when sleeping. The third thing is, if you are a side sleeper, again, this is for side sleepers mostly. Um, when you're sleeping on the side, what do you do with your upper arm? So suppose I'm sleeping on my left side. So my right side, sometimes people will do this, like this hand is touching the mattress. So do you see that instant rounding and pushing forward of the shoulder that happens? So this position happens, and of course there's a lot of compression in the front, and there's a lot of nerves that are coming out from your neck, and there's like a nerve bundle here, and that's going into your arm and forearm, etc. So you don't want to be compressing all these nerves here. And anyway, it's not a very comfortable position. So keep a stack of pillows in front of you or a thick bolster, and just put your arm on top of it. So I know we're talking a lot about pillows. They are important, but then these are the sleeping positions that you should avoid. Now, as I said initially in the video, I'm going to talk about how to transition from sleeping on your tummy to side sleeping and to sleeping on your back. Um, if you're sleeping on your tummy, the very first thing you want to do is start off in side lying position, or even for that matter, on your back. You can start off. So if you're starting off on your back, keep a stack of pillows. Usually, okay, let me just back up there. Keep a stack of pillows on either side of the body so that when you turn, you actually come into a side lying position and you can't actually roll over onto your tummy, because the stack of pillows is going to avoid um, prevent your body from rolling over onto your tummy. Now, if you are one of those who are in side lying position, if you want to start off in a side lying position, again, stack of pillows on that side. So if I'm lying on my left side, I'll keep a stack of pillows in front of my body so that I don't roll over onto my tummy and I'm like in a quarter turn position over those pillows. Easier said than done. They say it takes about 6 weeks to form a new habit. So give yourself grace. If you do turn over, it's okay. Start off again the very next night. Or you could even try this at nap time, because you're not disturbing your sleep so much as you would with the night time. So see what works for you. And if you're looking for more details on this topic of sleeping postures, how to avoid these sleeping postures, or how to actually sleep on your side, or how to, we all know how to sleep on our sides, but how to have a good posture when you're sleeping on your side or when you're sleeping on your back, then have a look at the blog that I have written on the same topic. And I will leave a link in the description of this video for this blog. There are lots more details in that blog. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link to the blog is in my bio. If you're watching in real time, then it'll be one of the latest blogs on the link, and if not, you'll have to scroll down a little bit and you will find the blog. If you can't, just message me and I'll send you a link. Alrighty, if you have any questions, any comments for me, do let me know, and I'll